charging down the face of a 30-foot monster, Tom Carroll works as a brand ambassador at Quicksilver and is heavily involved in the development of new board technology. Today Tom's taking us on a tour of his garage, which is basically a museum of surfing history. With such a collection, it's not surprising Tom parks his car in the driveway.
You know, this is a 10-foot longboard. This is your classic Malibu board. It's a little bit dirty. I don't ride it that often, but from time to time I like to ride it during small days. And this is what they used to ride all the time. But places like Pipeline and you know, Sunset Beach to well, the place where they got their name from, Malibu. There was what was called the twin fin, and you know, the master of the twin fin, Mark Richards. But we went on and we split the single fin up into two fins, and that's where we got, when half the board's in, when you got the board over on rail, you got half the board in the water, and then you got this gripping effect, the board, one fin in the water, one fin out, and creating this sort of this tension between these surface areas, and you just it just projects the board forward. Go over to your classic Simon Anderson thruster.
Who was Simon Anderson?
Simon Anderson is one of the greatest shapers of all time, and he actually decided to break down the single fin because he couldn't ride a twin fin because they were too loose. There wasn't a stabilizer on the back of the tail of the board. So what he did was he reduced the size of the twin fin fins and placed three similar sized fins. So we got a stabilizer trailing fin, and it became the staple since 1981. It grew steadily from there. Nowadays we've got so many different types of materials. It's just, you know, the last 5 years the whole surfboard research and development sort of angle has just popped the bubble, and all of a sudden now we're kind of starting to break out of that mould, and we came up with all these kinds of epoxy, super lightweight, different types of constructions, like the actual central stringer of the board's wrapped around the rail now to create a certain flex. It's a very springy, very it's got a memory, a really fast memory. So this is a sort of an example of what's happening today out there. You know, to take it that step further and go toe with, you know, carbon fibre and start to understand the stresses on a board underneath my feet in giant conditions is, you know, another level of that, really. But I love expressing myself out in the water, and these things are allowing me to do it, and it's just I've been so fortunate to see that sort of and be enriched by that experience.